Hello everyone, I'm Pramod Sharda. I'm the CEO for IceWarp, India and Middle East office, and today I'm here to share with you some of my thoughts and my views on the topic of adoption of digital tools in pandemic era. And basically, I'm sure like this topic is known to everybody. Talking about, I think there are a lot of webinars, a lot of shows happening right now for people, for organizations, everywhere to understand how this pandemic has affected lives, work culture, living at professional, personal level for everybody. And during this pandemic, how people actually had to embrace technology in every sphere of life, whether it's about professional, personal. So it's what I would like to share today is like what is our learning, what have we seen, what have we observed across us as IceWarp as an organization today. So as I mentioned before, like IceWarp is a global company. We are into email and collaboration solutions. Our heart of our services, collaboration, communication. That's our main business. And what we see, what we understand that collaboration, communication was always there, was always used, but widely used by very few of the industries, in every country. So typically, like a BPO or IT or a call center, where the primary or a BFSI sector was widely using technology in terms of collaboration and communication to the best extent possible. But other industry verticals didn't have the need or the feel that they should go for it, because they had the culture where people were meeting, they were traveling, and they were doing business by traveling worldwide. Basically, whether it's a country or cross countries, they used to always do that. Now, when it came to pandemic, adapting and adopting both were a challenge for people across the board. Companies had to find overnight solutions. What is that they need to opt for? What is that they need to go for example? And the easiest part for them was that do they have a solution for able to collaborate and communicate? So I think it's very common that you see everybody today coming on a call, on a mobile, on a desktop, laptop, whether it's a student, whether it's a teacher, whether it's a professor, whether it's a lawyer, the Supreme Court, the High Court, the offices. Today practically everybody is virtually meeting online on different applications today for doing their business transactions, or for their education, or even for hospitals, even for medicines. So it is more of a virtual meeting up, catching up with people, understanding what's going on, and exchanging ideas and businesses. So I would say the adoption of technology in this era has happened the fastest in the shortest time, and by all walks of life, by all kind of people, all age of people. Any age of person has adopted it. Any size of company, any household today has adopted it. So I think the pandemic, the biggest thing happened in the pandemic is that the adoption rate happened quickly, very, very quickly, very easily, very smoothly, which possibly would have not been the case in a normal scenario. People learned themselves, people taught each other very well, so it's quick and fast. So I think that is what happened. And beyond that, people also would like to understand what's going on in terms of the future part of it, whether this is going to continue or not going to continue right now. So I think from my perspective, if I look at over here, I think the hybrid culture for work and for office is going to stay. So whether you talk about office and home, this culture for hybrid is going to stay for a long time. Until then, we do not feel comfortable. Until then, we don't feel very sure about our well-beings and our people around us. That okay, safe, absolutely safe to be outside. I think this culture will prevail, and it can also prevail for many reasons. One reason can be for cost cutting. Like many companies today have found out that there is no reason for a certain section of employees to come to the office and work. And some of them can come to office, and some of them they do not need to come office on daily basis. So the whole accepting acceptance of this concept of hybrid is going to be the future, I would believe, for a couple of years to come, because people, due to this pandemic, people found out, okay, what is worthwhile, what is not worthwhile. What earlier was a norm, today is not the norm. What earlier was a rule or a system, today is not required examples. So they found many ways that, okay, fine, how adopting of technology today, of various tools today available right now, how they could ensure data security, they can ensure employee productivity, they can ensure, example, smooth communication, collaboration, quickly, easily, and they can be more productive. I think everybody today, we speak today, they definitely feel that they are more productive because the time to travel is very less right now, and they can do much more in a day than they used to do before, actually. So I think this is something which is the what I believe. So collaboration is the future, definitely the future. I think new tools would be the innovation and the introduction to in the world. So I think as and when people feel the need of it, people will feel the crunch of it. I think new innovation will keep coming in the market right now. And today, from IceWarp perspective, if I look at IceWarp perspective, IceWarp today, being a company providing email collaboration and communication platform globally, being a customer base of having 50 million people. So we have 50 million people using IceWarp services worldwide, and primarily our customer base was out of India. And we came in India 5 years back. So we saw that people were primarily using email as the only mode of communication when it came to video calls or chat or collaboration or team working. The culture was not there. The culture was not there. Because the culture was not there, they did not adopt these technologies. They felt more comfortable to have meetings in boardrooms and conference rooms. They felt more comfortable to call customers, vendors to their premises and have meetings. But they would like to have a team meetings. So all this because when we are in the market, we realize that when we are providing solutions to customers today, these customers today are able to use effectively all the services of IceWarp, which we had asked them. We have this tool with us. These tools can be used for these purposes, but it was good to have, and they bought it, but they never use it. And this pandemic gave that thrust, gave that acceleration immediately to adopt the services. So today we are able to provide customers quickly from a single window, service from a single place. They can efficiently have an email communication. At the same time, they can see who's online. They can chat. They can send a message. They can leave a voicemail. They can have a video call. They can call for a meeting online immediately. They can share documents. They can co-edit documents at the same time. So from IceWarp perspective, we see that now all our capabilities of our products are being used by our customers, and they are able to fulfill their objective of having a complete digital platform for the communication, collaboration with IceWarp. That's what I see, and I think the trends which we saw globally earlier, which were not falling in India, are now falling in place. Now people have accepted that, and now it's been completely deployed everywhere in India also. That's what I believe. And at the same time, I would also say that today we are truly a company where we can also do hybrid with other email platforms. For example, if you're using a Gmail or an Office 365 example or Exchange, we can help you to do hybrid. So same time, you do not have to overhaul or change your entire platform. You can have two systems running at the same time and collaborate with these people to get it one platform. So with this, I would like to leave some thoughts with you at how what's the feedback I gave you right now. So things are good. Things are pretty good. I think the technology advantage what we have is today giving people from all walks of life the option that they can work from anywhere. They can do a lot of things at the same time. So this will prevail, this will go ahead, and as IceWarp as a company, we would definitely keep on striving the best to keep on innovating and evolving from this and offering the best platform to our customers. Thanks a lot. Have a nice evening.